It's Week 10 of the NFL. Our spotlight is on Michael Pittman. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Colts and the Pats, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today we hit double digits, Week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of them is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion.
Colts, they've been the talk of the NFL so far. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. The Patriots offense set to go to work with Mac Jones at quarterback in his third season now out of Alabama.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Jones looking to throw right away. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz. And the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now Jones. And that'll be complete to
feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Big play there for New England. And even 40 yards.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
11
Now Jones going to change it up here. Jones off the bootleg, and that's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Throwing Jones. And he'll just get rid of it. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th. On now the rookie 4th-round pick, Chad Ryland, for the Patriot field goal. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. That was a long, sustained opening drive, but in the end, only able to get 3, the field goal out of it.
And absolutely, you'll take the points and the early leads. You never get those back. A little bit of disappointment that they didn't punch it in for 6 after that kind of yardage and that kind of drive that they had.
McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. So now the Colts will get their first opportunity with the football. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year, and with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
60 Slot man moves right. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Wide open, complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one goes for 36 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. There's the stiff arm. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Back to throw. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a cold who was shaken up on that last play. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll drop the throw. He finds Pierce. It's complete. Touchdown! Alec Pierce. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback. And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one? I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks. Now the rushing numbers for Stevenson from last week. 16 carries, 63 yards.
When a winning streak stretches this far, you start to wonder.
And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And the Colts pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check match.
On the option to give to Taylor here. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. The numbers for him from a week ago: 23 carries, 120 yards, and a touchdown.
Hey, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does. They want to make sure they get him there.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. He'll drop to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Patriots are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. And the drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. Fights forward for only about a yard after the 21. You look at this Colt defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. To throw on 3rd down, Jones. And this is going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. So here are the Colts to take over. They are working on that very impressive 9-game win streak, looking to get it to 10 as they've got the lead here, 1st and 10. Shoves him aside. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 45 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times.
Check. Cowboy 80. Third. Ready.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Check. Check the Eagle. 70 Rangers, 70, 18.
They're going to look to throw. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Without the coverage with position, up was about the only spot the quarterback had to try and deliver that pass. Just put a little too much height on it. Incomplete.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Touchdown, Colts! Michael Pittman, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Colts are able to widen their advantage. Moody good with the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was capped off on the touchdown catch by Michael Pittman. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. New England's offense set to go. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
There to stop him, Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. This defense for the Colts, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. It'll be a gain of 5. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception. Let's go, fellas.
Let's go.
And this
now.
should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw left side complete. That's Taylor. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19. On the ball now.
They'll set up a throw. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. 16 more on that one and another first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
Check, Panther.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper, at least, a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't. But he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
This is caught. A good pickup there, a 22.
Let's go.
Complete to Darnell Washington. First and goal.
In motion goes the tight end. Taylor fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Darnell Washington. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. The offense on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. They set up the screen for Stevenson. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Here's Bryce Behringer on now to punt.
Formation for the Patriots.
6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend.
19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that nearly intercepted. And the free safety rolling into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
Ready? Hey, smash Bronco.
They'll set up to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
First down.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
He was brought down by Jeff Jones. A 3-yard pickup.
19 Tiger, 19. Check smash, check smash.
32-yard line.
Dragon 60. Big Lion. Street, street. Shut up. Hey, check that, street.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
60 Bobcat. 79 Broncos. Trap 60, trap 60. Check, hurt. Go, Reed, go.
Looking to throw. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. 1st and 10, Taylor now. This carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, but not much room to operate. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They run once more with Taylor. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line.
93 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Hey, check that.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And he takes it in for a Colts score.
On the set. Go check.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got Pierce. 23 yards on the play. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Delivers another one to Pierce.
And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
And Jones will go in motion right.
Hurt. Right there, hurt.
They'll look to throw again.
There's Pierce. He's got it on the comebacker.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And the Colts first down.
60 boxes. Check, Bobcat. Hey, smash Bronco. Hurt.
Back to throw again. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Darnell Washington
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Colts are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His
Set.
11.
On the draw, here's Jones to keep it.
And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Holding offense.
So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you could have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now Jones.
That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before break. Jones.
He'll look to Gesicki on the out route. Ball is caught.
So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat, and it's the Bengals who are out in front. A couple of touchdown passes there for Joe Burrow. From there, we head down to the Sunshine State to check on the Jaguars at home in Jacksonville. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting 49ers who are out in front. Deebo Samuel, a touchdown reception. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. And that one all tied. Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Now Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense retakes center stage. He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has. 114 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Again, it's Taylor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. And they're going to speed things up here.
First down, Colts.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback. He's into space past the 25. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. On the handoff, Taylor. A solid stiff arm. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next. This offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
On play action, they'll throw. That's caught by his tight end, Kylan Granson. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. On the counter, it's Taylor. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40.
156 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year.
At the Patriots' 41-yard line.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Ready! Viking 18! No! No!
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Holding offense.
He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Street! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Let's go!
They'll look to throw here. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. but somehow he just couldn't squeeze it.
Ready, ready.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
And he gets it down to the 32. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. Well executed there on second down, so do you go back to the air on third?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a second time.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. But that's just a minor blip here in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? Best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remote's clicking off right now. The Colts.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Indianapolis, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for New England, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll get a late bye next week, which might be coming at the right time. And they'll be back in action in Week 12. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
NFL.